They've said they'll cut off our water supply, but we moved in 2 years ago.
Told you, be ready at this point.
But I've never seen it not just click through.
That's horrible.
These guys, am I right?
Let's do it today. No, they're on Vonage still.
I don't want to make too much noise.
Yeah, especially when you're next to it today.
Are you calling me loud?
Yeah. We'll just have a little bit of downtime.
Thanks, Louise. It's Mark. Bye.
It's not ported. Said we'll have about half an hour downtime because they're still on Vonage.
Yeah. Well, because we hadn't had a call in this morning, it's good to know.
No, it's not. Still going through to them, which is Vonage.
I don't know.
Oh.
We just,
The number says it's ported through, but
when
it's
we
still
ring
ringing.
and it doesn't ring us.
Yeah, sure.
Dun 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 dun.
That's horrible.
This feels like the equivalent of when like a husband is running around doing loads of stuff and the wife is like knitting.
They're saying that it gets ported in, and then after it's ported, Vonage have to delete it off of their system as well. So it might just be that we've done it so fast that they haven't taken it off their system yet.
Okay.
Mark hasn't been provisioned, so I can attach his DDI. I'm going to leave yours and Lauren's at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah. Just
Fine.
Thanks, Toby.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. But I've never seen it not just click through. You know, most people are down as like half an hour.
Take ownership.
So Aislinn,
Yeah.
you've been sending her a new booking confirmation because she left you with a dot, but you have to change the title first before you send a new booking confirmation.
Right, that's where we're going
All
wrong.
her, I have an episode.
So, does that work?
Oh yeah, it works. Totally fine.
Are they? No. Do you want to do mine just while you're here?
Yeah.
Call out. Oh yeah,
Yeah, you can do calling out, yeah. Got one phone left.
No, I just wanted to go. There's a scene.
How are you feeling?
Feel better now. We've done it. We have changed over the phones. I was running around like a headless chicken trying to help the guys, and Andrew was brilliant from Plan IT. So if you're in the area and need some IT stuff done, their company's brilliant. They manage everything remotely, but obviously he's been in. Finally got them all provisioned. It switched over really early this morning, so it was a bit of a mad rush to have as least downtime as possible, and that's why I was running around. If you do it on a weekend, it's not so bad, but yeah, it was a bit manic. But all the phones, I treated myself to a nice flashy one. When I say treated myself, it was 30 quid on eBay. But yeah, all the team, we're on our new phone system. Feedback so far, what's the time? 4 o'clock. Feedback has been brilliant from all the team. It's much better. So yeah, after 10 years, big move. I hated days like this because it's just like if something goes wrong. You all right there? As I was saying, if something goes wrong, it's a pain. But we got there. Stressful. Early morning. It's done.
Monday, over.
Let's crack on. Then you can bring it right in and take out the exact bit of frequency that we need.
Yep.
And that
He's
will,
got a new toy.
that'll be great. Woo! So I said we'll use this for TJ, but I am going to set this up that you can potentially use it. And what I'll do is I'll save it on one of these customs. If you have it on custom, if you put 6 mics in, the mic will go to channel 1, this mic will go to channel 2, and I'll have it all set up so you've just got to plug it in, and then it'll be ready for you for other events.
These guys, am I right?
Yeah, so.
What's in the park? Avoided it this time. We've avoided it.
Now press it again. Oh, it's just burning, doesn't it?
Yeah. No, it's fine. They both work. They all work. I found out a thing with the karaoke machine yesterday.
Yeah.
With my testing. When we connect an external audio source, the microphone doesn't get ported through to that source. The microphone only comes through the karaoke machine itself. If you connect via HDMI or via USB, only the music from the app gets played through to it, and the microphone doesn't. So, you know, for events, we can work around that, mixer mics separate, not a problem.
It just doesn't.
You just get the music through, not the mic. And I don't know how, but I feel like it's running on 2 channels, and both channels are independent to the speakers, because even if you turn the volume right down on the karaoke, the mics still come through. You have to turn the mic volume down, and that makes me think that they're both being fed independently into the amp.
And HDMI gives
just the music and no mic.
And the USB gives just the music, no mic.
Yeah. I want to test it further, but yesterday when I did that brief test, that was what I was having as well.
But yeah, they've said they'll cut off our water supply, but Mark explained that.
Even.
We moved in 2 years ago. We bought it 2 years ago this month, I think November or December. So I did try and call the number on here, and it just asked you to leave a voicemail with all your details, which I've done, but I'm like, I'd like you, if you can, to chase it every day and see if you can get hold of someone to sort this out, because the last thing I want is for them to
exactly.
I don't think they will.
Well, they told me it was all on hold. They said nothing's going to happen because it's technically under investigation, because we've contacted them to say it's not us. And they were like, don't worry, you won't receive anything while we do sort this out.
Given the stage guy, like, we want to go ahead.
Yeah.
But I need to put crew, might need to hire a van, which I won't do until they've at least signed.
There we go.
And I said, is it going to you to sign off and pay or Emma? And I'll copy an Emma, I'll create her as a contact on current.
Yeah.
But I need them to sign it off.
Yeah.
Because I need to book stuff.
Yeah,
and it's a lot of kit. I want to buy some more truss as well. We're going to run out of time if she doesn't.
Yeah, I was imagining we would have gone to call her today and be like, you need to do this today or we can't do it. Like, that's a lot to book in for someone to go.
She says she's going to do it, so I want to get that on.
I'll keep an eye on my emails.
Alright. It'll probably be 2.5, 3 grand.
Okay. I mean,
no projector, that's just a screen.
That's just a screen, yeah, okay. Well, should we keep it as an option? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, you can say it'll be in between 2.5, 3 grand.
And that's obviously used, so okay.
Brand new, you're probably looking at 4 on.
Let's go. Right, sorry guys, Toby was running late.
I wasn't running late. I told you, be ready at this point, and we need to go do some stuff. So, unless you want to sit on Nala's bed, let me move that. How are we? Oh, cold. It is a bit chilly. Let's turn it up a little bit for you. So, a couple of units have come up. One is for sale, well, 2 are for sale. So we're going to try and do a quick run round. They're very local to us, but we're outgrowing. We actually rent, we own most of our properties, but we rent one outside the area about 20 miles away, which with our new trailers coming, we need some more space. So I'm happy to rent this one for a year, maybe 2 years, until we can find something new for us. You know what, I would if I wasn't looking for myself.
Well, to be fair, this will be alright.
Get both in here?
Unfortunately, we had that one, this one, and the other one we're going to look at all come up at the same time.
Same owner, different owners?
Different owners.
And which one wants to sell? That one over?
28 would sell, he would.
Yeah.
So he had it out as an investment and decided, he said that he would rather sell it. We had a buyer on it, pulled it out last minute, Tenant then said, I'm going to leave, not stay. So he's now put back onto rent. But
The thing is, if I do buy it, then it puts us back a little bit in terms of building up reserves again, especially if we're going for like 800,000-900,000.
yeah,
I know the 30% that we've got to get together.
taking a chunk out of it is.
But at that sort of 60 odd, 70 odd grand, so it's doable.
Yeah.
And I'd much rather own it than rent it and give it to someone else. Same size, isn't it?
Yeah. Same size, this one I think it's got a bit of a mez, but
Cheers.
we might have lights in this one as well.
Hey. You could also fit. I don't know if you could fit both, but you could. That is definitely a bit of a mess, isn't it? A little bit cleaner as well, drier.
Yeah, but the shutter's not as good as the other one, is it?
That's true.
And we're putting 100 grand worth of kit in
Yeah,
there.
that's true.
I think it's the same. I think it's identical. Yeah, it is.
I think clearance-wise, though, you might struggle fitting both.
Yeah, I think the other one's better in terms of clearance.
Yeah.
Almost gets an hour out. Okay.
I'm wrong. Whatever it's worth, get it done. Whatever it's worth, I'll give you 25 grand on top. Yeah, I know. It keeps saying that to me.
So this one itself, so you've got options with this, where you take this part of the mez out and keep some of it that side.
That involves spending money, though.
But if you own it, it's difficult. What would it rent for? We've got it on at 16 at the moment.
And sell at
237 it was under offer at.
And the people that were in here, did they have?
No, the film
Oh,
company.
someone else.
It's like my ideal film studio, this. Oh, they left you some chairs.
I think this would run out easy. I get tempted with these little ones because I just think they're.
It is really cool, isn't it?
You know,
The editing suite.
Well, Victoria, it took me a while, Victoria, because it was odd because one side is like offices, and that had a tenant in there already who signed a new lease, and then the next door there's no roller shutter, but it's like a unit, so it took a while. There were kitchen, they cover kitchens in vinyl, but they're in there now.
But again, they're good units, and mate, I think on that when both films go, you knock it back into one.
Rent's better as two. What do you think of the unit?
Yeah, really nice. I really like the last one, but just don't think it's gonna.
We can try and make it work. As I said, we're spending a lot on. We will spend a lot on rent. I hate renting, but as I said, we're going to upsize our unit in the next 12 to 18 months. So, as a temporary solution, as we can't find anything, that could work. Got one more to see. This is a big one.
No, she's got a clothing business. They supply all of John Lewis and all of that.
Thumbnail, Toby breaks into a unit.
Work.
It's obvious.
Oh, that's the kind of size you need.
Yeah. So yeah, the split's obvious where the pillars are. She's not using it all. She doesn't really need all of this office space, whether you would or not. But then if you take the office space, you're going to be left with a smaller roller shutter. The ideal scenario would be put on the back, but she doesn't own the land. So this is our office mezzanine bit. So this is our down. And obviously your shutter. Okay, go in there.
I should have bought that one that you showed me and I said it was too big. Do you remember?
What's 5,000 square foot, wasn't it? Yeah.
So 500 grand more than what we paid, and I was like, it's too big. That was one of my regrets. I knew as soon as we put everything in ours, I was like, I've made a mistake. But you live and learn. I should have done that because.
So why don't you buy this one as a whole, rent out half of it,
I just think keep the
and
whole
then you've
thing.
got, and then you've got that in case you need it later on.
I wish I could, but
Then in 5 years' time, you ring us again and say I need more space.
I've just got a price in putting a big old mez in here. That's the thing. But
So the other option is you looked at that side and you've already got the offices.
it's the roller shutter. I've got to have a roller shutter.
Yeah. You'd get one in this side. It's just it won't be like that. That's a bit of a difference with windows up here.
Yeah, it does.
Where the other side.
It's a difficult one. It's just getting the shutter then. That's just as you save yourself hassle putting in toilets and all of that. But fine. All right. Have a chat with them as well. Progress Road is appealing to me.
So the split would be down there.
Yeah.
You've already got toilets in it.
See that just saves a lot of hassle.
And that's the front with their offices, toilets there.
I can put ground floor offices in. It's much cheaper than putting in a mez.
Yeah.
Because I know our little mez was 25 grand.
Yeah. That's it inside. So it needs work. I mean, it doesn't look as good as this because it's still full. But
I'll probably say on this one, I don't think it's going to work. And we'll just wait a bit longer. But Progress Road let me know worth seeing. I'll do the measurements on those two as an option as well.
Yeah.
And if I can make it work, if we can bring it all here for the next year or two until we find something. Yeah. Shutter's great, but to put, okay, that side, you've got the roller shutter, but to put in a mez at that size, you're probably talking 60 grand.
Yeah.
Then you've got to try and get drainage from one side to another for toilets. You've got to heat the thing. Business rates are going to be through the roof, but I know that's going to happen whatever size up we go for business rates. You know, business rates cost as much as rent in some cases. Our business rates at our unit is 10 grand. It's pretty much £1,000 a month. So just over 10 grand for our unit. If you're going double the size, you're talking 20 grand. Well, that's a rent really for someone. But yeah, to get drainage and move toilets, it's a big task. Also to split electricity, I know because we've just done it with our other unit where we split it into two. UK Power Networks was a nightmare. It cost us about 2.5 grand to split it, which isn't the end of the world, but if it's not simple enough, and that one was simple, that could cost 10 grand to split it in two, just the electrics and water. So it's not ideal. We're not desperate. We don't need to rush into these things, but I think we'll definitely have a look at the rental ones as an option for a little while. I think we'll definitely look at that. They're busy in there, and yeah, so we'll look at the rental one, see if we can make that work in terms of the size. I'll do a little plan in a minute. And then yeah, there's another one that we might go and see next week, which could be easier to split. But again, I don't want to have to do that size. It's going to be £700,000-800,000 anyway, and I don't want to have to spend another 100 grand to sort it out. I need it. If I'm going to spend 800-900, I need it in pretty good shape that it's ready to go. That one round the corner will be probably 700, and you'll probably need to spend 150-200 on that, which I really would prefer not to do on our next one. It's really capital intensive. You don't get that money back for years and years and years, so we'll keep looking. That agent we've bought 3 units from before, so he knows me well, he knows what I'm looking for, he'll keep me in mind, hopefully find something, and then we'll see what we can get in terms of maybe renting something for a little while before we find something to buy. But we've got to think about it. units coming up to 2025. We're seriously outgrowing. We've got new kit coming next week, and then next month, new headphones coming in January, more staff, and it's getting a bit tight in there. And we just talked earlier about this other unit when we actually bought our current one, and I walked in and was like, wow, this is huge, too big. It was about 100 grand more. Now it's one of my regrets that, you know, we stayed on this estate, it's gated, it's secure, we didn't have to move very far, but realistically we should have gone for the bigger one and we wouldn't be in this situation. But we're adding stuff to our portfolio. We'll keep this unit and rent it out once we've found something. So not all bad, just a challenge, and I look forward to the next one. But yeah, that one was not right for us, too much work. We'll see some more next week, see if we can find a new unit.